welcome to Making New Memories. We're out on the water again, yes. Guess where we are? No, you don't need to guess, because we're back out again on the Broads.
Yay!
We love it so much. Before we do anything else and get on board a boat or anything or get moving, we'd like to just thank all those new subscribers who've come on board.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. It may just be a click to you, but to us it means a great deal, and we're very grateful that you're following our journey and you're all on board with us. Literally.
Thank you very much.
Literally
Thank
on board. Obviously you know where it's all going. Early 2021 we'll be hunting out a narrowboat on which we're going to live and retire onto.
Yeah.
We're absolutely looking forward to that. Can't wait. In the meantime, obviously, we're out on the water wherever we can, or we're out on the towpath wandering around. And here we are today, Potter Heigham, and we're going to have a little pootle around and see how.
Pootle?
Yeah, a little pootle around. Yeah.
How's pootle?
Pootle. Pottering around Potter Heigham. Pottering around Potter Heigham. Yes, why not? We're going to try and get as far as St Benet's Abbey and then turn around and go back. A completely different landscape to where we were before. But yeah, so all the way from Potter Heigham to St Benet's Abbey and then all the way back again.
I think it's going to be much more rural and open.
Yeah.
And not so busy as Horning and Wroxham, which were lovely.
Yeah.
But I prefer, so does Tony, just to be out in the open a bit more. So we're looking forward to that.
A bit more secluded.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be busy because, you know, during this pandemic we've had, everywhere's only just opened up. So, and everywhere's staycationing. So, which is great for local businesses.
And on the Broads, it's first come, first served.
Yeah.
There's no booking boats or anything because they're just churning them around.
Yeah.
Every couple of hours.
We had to be there very early this morning. There was a bit of a queue waiting. We'll get on board and see where it takes us. What do you think to this boat, Jan?
Oh, I like this one. This is much easier to handle. And I've got fresh air.
This eccentric 8-sided black and white building stands on a relatively calm stretch of the river. It's been here for over 100 years. However, this peaceful location hides an unlikely past. I'm not sure if you recognise what this building might have been in a former life. Well, if you said helter-skelter, you're spot on. It is in fact the middle section of a helter-skelter that stood on Britannia Pier in Great Yarmouth. Following a fire on the pier in 1914, it was rescued, though the ship it was transported on was unable to pass under Potter Heigham Bridge and the building was settled where it stands now. The current bowler hat style roof is a later attachment, though the original top section still survives as an outbuilding and is situated slightly behind the main building. So the last time you saw us we were on the River Bure, and now we're on the River Thurne, Thurne. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, like most things boating apparently. Pronunciation is quite an art, but I'm sure it's the River Thurne. And the River Thurne is at the end of the River Bure, so if you were to carry on as we did in our previous vlog from Horning, you would eventually come to the conglomeration of the two rivers, and then the River Thurne goes all the way out to West Somerton. It goes under obviously the Potter Heigham Bridge. Being a hire boat, we're not allowed to go under Potter Heigham Bridge, and that bridge is again one of the narrowest, or should I say shortest bridges on the Broads. There are three that are quite short, one in Norwich which I think is 6 foot, this one here is 6'6", and obviously the one you saw last time at Wroxham was a little bit higher than 6'6", so Potter Heigham Bridge a little bit difficult to navigate and a pilot needed. So effectively we're more north and east from where we were last time, and seemingly there are a lot of more moorings here. I know there are some private houses. I think a lot of these are summer lodges, accommodation for the summer that you can rent out, or the people own and come out here during the summer, and why not enjoy them? As somebody commented a few vlogs ago, what are you going to do when you no longer can manage being on a narrowboat? We did say that, well, as long as we're somewhere near water, and to be perfectly honest, anywhere around here would be absolutely ideal. You've got everything here to relax. You've got nice little country villages, you've got a nice wide waterway, you've got some lovely boats, even spotted a couple of narrowboats and old working boats. So yeah, this is certainly a spot that come retiring from the canal, which we haven't even got on yet, this would be an ideal spot. So obviously what you got there with the sailing boat is going to go with the wind, so he's going to tack across the river, and you just got to be mindful of where he's going. He can't control where he's going with the wind, so you as a motorboat are going to have to get out of his way pronto. Jan did that very professionally. We're now coming to what was, over 1,000 years ago, St Benet's Abbey. What you can see here, where the cross is, depicts where the Abbey church and cloister used to be situated. The only surviving structure is the main gatehouse and entrance to the Abbey, which was built in the mid-14th century. Today only the ground floor survives, part hidden inside a mill which was constructed in the 1720s, utilising the gatehouse as a secure foundation. Originally built to grind oilseed, by 1740 it was instead being used to drain the marshes.
So much colder.
Nice and cool.
Yeah.
While some parts remain, the origins of St Benet's Abbey are shrouded in uncertainty and coloured by myth. What people know for certain is that by the 12th century, with Norfolk at the peak of its wealth and influence, St Benet's Abbey was a powerful player. In Tudor times, when Henry VIII shut down the monasteries across England, St Benet's was the only one not officially closed. Yet swiftly, most of its buildings vanished, including its centrepiece church. So we've had a couple of comments, haven't we, about mooring on the Broads. And we appreciate that it's not exactly the same as the canal. We did say it was horses for courses. And if you love the Broads, you love the Broads. If you love the canals, you love the canals. You can love both, like we do. It's just...
You just can't compare them. We've realised that now.
Yeah, I think we've realised that you can't compare them.
No.
There is a difference, some similarities. You can find some moorings like here at Thurne, which is where we are at the moment, and as we said in the last vlog, trying to find a pub near a mooring is...
And there is one!
But we'll put a list down. One of our subscribers did do a full list, I think it's a fairly comprehensive list of pubs you can find on the Broads with moorings. So we'll put that down in the description for you.
The person who made the comment said that we probably hadn't gone to the right places.
Yeah.
So
here in Thurne you can definitely find moorings, and you can definitely find
a pub.
A pub. No, I don't want you to think that we're alcoholics.
No.
No. But we like a nice beer, gin and tonic, whiskey.
Been on it for a week, it looks good.
Well, there you go, you see. There was a whiskey man there somewhere.
Oh, no.
No. G&T.
I'll have one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
You're free.
So no, we don't want to think that we're alcoholics. But obviously it's nice to stop and have a little drink now and again.
And maybe a bite to eat as well.
Filby Broad is one of the 5 Broads in the Trinity Broads in Norfolk and lies within the Broads National Park adjacent to the village of Philby. Trinity Broads comprise of 5 Broads in total, the 3 largest, Rollsby, Ormsby and Philby. No motorboats are allowed onto the Trinity Broads, although rowing boats and dinghies are available to hire. These Broads were bought by Essex and Suffolk Water as a means of supplying water to Great Yarmouth and the nearby Broadland area. There's no public access to the Broad. It's got a boardwalk on the northwest side, but it's now home to the Norfolk Schools Sailing Association, a charity who's been there since the 1970s and provides sailing training to children and adults within the county of Norfolk. The village of Philby has represented the Anglia region for the 9th time in the last 12 years for Britain in Bloom competition. It's won 5 gold medals in its category, and work continues year round because to be successful like this, Philby in Bloom has to demonstrate that it's a year-round activity. So here we are in September and look at the colours. We'll answer a few of the comments, although we've already answered them on the comments page. But yes, we will answer them. When we went out on our original holiday for a week, the girls were very young, and we must have moored up in all the wrong places, I think.
No, it was a weekend as well. It wasn't a full
right,
week.
okay, so
yeah.
there we go. See, so
Yeah.
I'm absent-minded.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even know who I am.
We couldn't have
Who am I?
lasted a week.
No. And for some reason, where we moored up was nowhere near a pub, and we had to walk 5 miles into the village to the nearest pub.
Yeah.
And when we got there, there was no... Well, they wouldn't take children, to be honest. And
We had to go into the games room.
to go in the games
and sit
room, so-
aside from everybody else.
So we didn't have a very good first holiday on the Broads. But the other thing as well is, yes, it's half an hour from where we live or thereabouts, but we've led such busy lives that we've never had 5 minutes to spend any time up here at all. Until now, of course. Now we're retiring, and now we're looking at boats, and now we're enjoying all the waterways, be they canals or broads. We thought it an ideal opportunity to come out and see what's on our local doorstep, so that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
And if you are considering getting a boat for a holiday accommodation, or cruising the Broads extensively, i.e. more than a week, there are plenty for sale up here, and all at very good prices. I think we've been having a look, haven't we? We've had a look round.
Oh, we just passed one. I think that was 16, 17,000.
Yeah, some very good boats.
And this one in front that we'll probably have a look at, that's 29,000, 5 plus 1 berth.
There you go, you see. Now, you can't go in these unless you're really interested. I won't give you the keys. But you can certainly see inside.
This is the one that's just under 30,000.
Yep. As you know, we're going to be moving on to a narrowboat on the canal system, but I always think it's great to have a look at other types of boats. I mean, if you're into waterways and you're into boating, you will appreciate all the different styles there are, and for all the different budgets. As we know, narrowboats can cost anything up to 200,000 plus for a new one. You can get second-hand ones a lot cheaper, obviously. Which is what we'll be looking at. To be perfectly honest, for 20,000 for a narrowboat, that's going to be possibly a project boat. You might be lucky, depends where you live and where you're buying from. But here, for 20,000, you could get quite a nice little cruiser.
Well, this one is only, well, just under 23,000. It's only 4 berth though, but the difference between this one and that one, you can see in here, it's got the table. Ooh, it's like a dinette.
Ooh, we like dinettes, don't we?
We
or
like
dinettes.
dinettes.
We like. So there we go, another little cruising vlog. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give us a thumbs up for a like, please. That would be fantastic. Some comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, and also hit the bell icon.
Ding!
Thank you, Janet. And then you'll be notified by YouTube next time we upload a video. In the meantime, stay safe, happy boating.
Bye.
Bye. Hello and welcome to... We should outtakes them. And also hit the bell icon.
Ding!
Thank you, Janet. And you'll be notified next time YouTube. You'll be notified next time we put up a
Vlog.
yeah. Oh look, a narrowboat on the Broads. Woo!